Hi everybody, my name is George Fang, and today I would like to tell you about my top 5 favorite games and my number 1 game and why you should all play it if you haven't played it already. Now, my top 5 favorite games are Bethesda games, are all great, but if I had to pick one, I would say it would be Oblivion, just because of how many hours I've logged on it and the great modding community for it. I mean, I can't tell you the countless number of hours I've spent through Midas Magic and Deadly Combat and stuff like that. It's crazy. My second favorite game would be Pokemon, and I'm talking about all the Pokemon games. If I had to pick one, I guess Diamond and Pearl. I love Pokemon because it's kept me entertained when I was younger, and I would just love being in the Pokemon world that I would watch on TV. And then even when I was older, I got in the whole EV scene for a while, so competitive Pokemon was also fun. Final Fantasy VII, just because of the extremely engaging story and the breathtaking graphics of the time, that was amazing. And I loved, I never actually finished that game just because I never wanted to see Ares die, so I just kind of quit right after that part of the game. And Oregon Trail, just because that game was my childhood, and I'm sure many of you could agree. And my number 1 favorite game would have to be Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town. Now, I've played lots of games from Halo and Call of Duty, but Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town would have to be my number 1 most influential game, and the game I think about whenever I think about games that I've played. I played it when I was younger, maybe 12 or 11 or something like that, and it was just probably one of the most satisfying experiences of my life. I mean, it's kind of like Farmville for those of you that haven't played it, but without the whole buying fuel aspect and no hassling your friends to join. I mean, this is basically as basic gets with the gameplay mechanics. You kind of water the plants and then go into the town and talk to the townspeople every day. But the thing that I love about it is how well the story works and how well it's paced out to keep you entertained for hours and hours and hours. It's great because of the emotional connection that you feel with all the characters because of the writing if you get into the game, and how many just achievements there are to get and different upgrades to get and all kinds of stuff that you can do even after you're done playing the game. The reason I think that this is the most influential game of all time to me is because of just the sheer amount of things you can do and how it just engages you while you do all those things, so it makes you feel like you're actually doing something worthwhile. It's on the Game Boy Advance, and I would definitely recommend any of you that haven't tried it to pick it up and try it out. If you don't have a Game Boy Advance, you could do some cool stuff on the internet and try it out even without one. And yeah, I definitely recommend everyone try that game.